Hi everyone, you're on Mobi and it's great to see you back on my channel. In this video we are going to talk about what may happen in the next 72 episodes, and this is the second video on my channel about this topic. I will tell you my theories about where the Titans flew to, who is really G-Toilet, and what characters will be the main characters of the next episodes. And also in this video I will read your theories from the comments, so be sure to watch this video to the end, in case you are in the video. And also do not forget to put likes and subscribe to the channel, because the goal of 500,000 subscribers is just a little bit left, and also join my Discord server. All the necessary links will be in the first attached comment, but in any case we start. So, if you watched my last video, you know very well that the battle is not over yet and the secret agent's plan has not been fulfilled yet. It seems that destroying the scientist was only part of the plan. But then what is the main mission of the Alliance? Specifically, we're talking about the lucky cameraman. As you know, this character is still alive, and this is only thanks to the secret agent, because despite the fact that the lucky cameraman was killed in battle and even became a ghost, he was brought back to life just to fulfill the task of the secret agent. And by the way, remember how the secret agent told the Chamberlain that he wasn't supposed to be here? Perhaps we need to remember this moment, because the secret agent is very secretive, and this action of the lucky cameraman could have framed the secret agent and exposed him. I also think that after the death of Plungerman, his body and his memory will be studied, because his death is a mystery, because he just took and started sparking at a certain point, and I suppose that all races of scientists will study his memory and then they will find all his records and give them to the cameraman detective, who will continue to study this case, and in the end I think they will be able to get to the truth and reveal the secret agent. But this is just my theory. Now let's talk about the next topic, specifically where the Titans flew off to at the end of the last secret scene. There are two possibilities here. Either they all went to the main Alliance base to heal and recharge, or they went after the G-Toilet Titan, and I don't think the Titans are going to go to the base when they know they haven't defeated another enemy yet. I assume that in episode 72 we will see the Astro Toilets bossy, we will be shown what they do and some of their technology, and at the end of the episode of the G-Toilet Titan will arrive with his small army. And then the following will happen. The Battle of the Titans will start, and in the beginning the Alliance will be winning, at least everything will look like that, but then Astro Toilet will enter the battle and do a very big damage to the Titans. After that, G-Toilet manages to escape and the Alliance Titans will be forced to emergency move to their lab to repair. But these are just my theories. You can write your theories in the comments and in my Discord server, and then you can get into my next video like these guys. So theory number 1 goes like this. The secret agent wants to kill anyone who knows about the origin of the toilets, because Plungerman knew it and the lucky cameraman followed him. But the secret agent was unhappy, so he left him to the collection room where he died. Instead of the cameraman, he sent the sinister twins to manipulate Plungerman into the secret agent's personal room in this series. As since he went back on his position in 70 part 2 as he was dead, somehow a specarman from the reinforcement squad saw that the lucky cameraman was alive, so he gave him a handshake. Maybe this lucky cameraman is a traitor because he could have unfollowed the order of his overlord. That's a very interesting theory. Perhaps in the future the secret agent will be disappointed with how the lucky cameraman performs his assignments, or perhaps the cameraman in red will want to betray the secret agent and tell everything to the Alliance. Thanks for the theory, and we move on. Theory number 2 goes like this, and it's insanely interesting. I can't believe nobody, literally none of the major analysis YouTubers realized that the secret agent can time travel, or at least time travel other characters. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but it is so obvious. So, you guys remember the squad with the big TV man? That squad had the exact same speaker man, with the dual knives, that helped lucky cameraman get off the ground. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the scene where the big TV man sucks the teleportation away from the scientist, and you'll see him there. This means that the squad with the big TV man, who we saw fairly early into the battle, were the ones who were banging on the door at the beginning of EP 70 part 3, and they got through the door pretty early into the episode, definitely before we saw lucky cameraman looking at the dying and damaged plunger cameraman, where directly after opening the door, they helped lucky cameraman get up before moving on to the scientist laboratory where the battle was taking place, because otherwise, how would that squad end up at the battle? This clearly means that what I am saying here is not a theory, but a fact, and lucky cameraman was transported roughly 4 minutes into the past, and that is huge. Also, if you are wondering why we didn't see the large TV man, it is so simple, he simply wasn't in our field of view. A second thing I've got to say that isn't really a theory, but rather almost definitely a fact, is that in the first secret scene shown, the location isn't anywhere new, or a small base the cameraman have set up in the vicinity, but rather, it is the observatory thingy on top of the mountain behind where episodes 67, 68 and 69 took place, and I remember ISO actually theorizing about that observatory having some significance back then, and that would make sense, because when we saw the UFO toilet, in episode 68 part 1, he was directly in front of that mountain. If you don't know which mountain I am talking about, go back to EP 67 part 1 and pause at 113 or 114 and look behind the Mafia SKIBIDI toilet. You will see that base we see in the secret scene has the same radars, satellite dishes, and antenna towers, meaning the Astro toilets had their conversation right behind that mountain, and this also makes sense, as the bigger of the two Astro toilets headed off to the left, which is the same direction that episode 70 part 1 took place, and where he showed up and said, "You all will die." One final small interesting thing I wanted to add that I caught onto that doesn't prove anything, except for that DaFuq is amazing with his details, is that the time that passes between when lucky cameraman walks away from the burning scientist's lab and when the secret agent stops talking to the lucky cameraman as he lays down on the ground, and the point at which lucky cameraman walks away from the lab and the point that plunger cameraman's POV is teleported to the secret agent's office and the secret agent begins talking are both exactly 15 to 16 seconds. This just goes to show that DaFuq is incredible with his details, and plans tiny details like this, weeks ahead. Dude, this is the most in-depth analysis I've ever read, and for that thank you so much. Keep writing such in-depth analyses in the comments and you'll definitely always get featured in my videos. Again, thank you very much. Theory number 3 goes like this. The secret agent is more than a god, he is literally the creator of the entire universe. His purpose is a secret, but he is DaFuq himself, in the series, breaking the fourth wall and meddling in his own affairs. He created both sides, and why he is doing this is what makes no sense. This is why he can be everywhere at all times, and manipulate the universe however he wants. I think the show is more than just what we see. There is a larger meaning entirely, and Mr. Boom may be just one of the most wild folks ever. Well, you're probably right, and the secret agent is literally DaFuq, and what we'll see at the end of the series remains a mystery, but I'm sure it will be very crazy. Thanks for the theory. And now I'm going to answer another question I asked at the beginning of the video, specifically who G-Toilet really is. The thing is that in an additional scene in season 23 we were shown how Astro Toilet can shoot lasers out of his eyes, but previously only Titan G-Toilet had this ability, and if in episode 60 Astro Toilet tried to destroy not the original Titan G-Toilet, but a fake one, maybe they realized it wasn't real and chose to get rid of the fake one, and they wouldn't touch the original G-Toilet. My theory is that the Titan G-Toilet is also an Astro Toilet and he is the real leader of them and therefore the head of all SKIBIDI toilets, because it is not for nothing that the SKIBIDI toilet logo has a G-Toilet on it. What do you think about it? Be sure to write about it in the comments. And this is not the end. On my second channel I am now posting animations, and immediately after the release of this video I will begin to create what if episode. Believe me, you have not seen before, so if you are interested in watching SKIBIDI toilet animation, the link to my second channel will also be in the description under the video and in the first attached comment, and now on your screens are a few more of my new interesting videos, so choose your favorite and enjoy your viewing.